Igbo does not have any place in presidency in Nigeria. There's no place for Igbo when it comes to presidency. So forget all those things people are saying that Labour Party is still available. Labour Party will die a natural death. That is what it is destined to do. Labour Party had some. I've told Yoruba people that Tinubu does not represent the interest of the Southwesterners. He represents the interest of his allies and he himself. He wants to spend 8 years and be in power and be amongst the cabal, because he knows that Nigerians are puppets. How many years does he have to live? 20 or more. And he's going to spend those years becoming a cabal. He doesn't care. If he cares about good governance, he will allow the will of the people prevail. Okay, because he's not concerned about good governance, he's concerned about politicking, taking charge. He's concerned about, yes, this is my vendetta, and he must hold. Like you look at the tax bill, with all the back and forth of the northern people, oh, we don't want this one. You will deliberate and deliberate the tax bill, Tinubu's own. I told you, I have studied Tinubu. I was a young man when Tinubu was governor in Lagos State. I benefited from the free education. At least we only paid PTA in secondary school. We paid PTA, paid for our uniform. We didn't pay for the school fees. I went to a public school or public grammar school. I went to a public school. We didn't pay for WAEC, so we paid for all this. Let's say that kind of free education we experienced. I understood how people he was struggling at the first term, and at the end of the day, he captured everything. His word is law. I'm telling you. So Obasa seems to be coming back. Now, violence in Osun State, it seems like a lot of things. The APC wants to give Adeleke sleepless night. They don't want that guy to enjoy his whatever he's doing. A local government chairman killed. The man accusing Oyetola of trying to use the DSS and police. Oyetola, a minister in Tinubu's, in quotes, cousin to Tinubu. He's blaming Oyetola for the violence that's happening in Osun State. That is still the legacy of snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. I think PDP is very, very strong in Osun State, and I don't think APC will have its way until this guy finishes his second term. Now, looking at what Kaduna people are saying, Kaduna politicians, they say that the goal for 2007 is to defeat Tinubu, retire from politics, and deflate his over-bloated ego. The goal. Most Northerners, that is their mentality. You see, forget those people that are decamping from one party to another. Just forget what they are trying to do. They're just playing around. Most people have it in mind that they will vote out Tinubu in the north because of the suffering and because of what most people are being told. But aside that, the tide is going to change. Aside that, what will happen will shock the whole world. That Tinubu will spend his 8 years if they are going to go through that route. You see, all these things that are happening is a testament of the fact that this man is in charge. You see what's happening in Lagos State? Tinubu is the reason why that thing is happening in Lagos State. You see what's happening in Osun State? Tinubu will be the only one that will step in and solve that issue in Osun State. So whatever that is happening in the north, if like them gather together and say, we will never vote for Tinubu no matter what. Today, Tinubu is the most second-hated politician in Kaduna, second only to Mr. Obasani. We know those that are pushing all those things. We know those, the Erufai and the likes, the Northern Coalition and the likes. But the thing here is that, see, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Tinubu is not somebody that you walk over. When I talk about Tinubu like this, people think I like Tinubu. I don't like Tinubu. Never. I will never like the APC and Tinubu. The APC will destroy this country, and I'm happy about that, so that we will have a new restructured system, that every tribe will have a representative, whether it is resource control, whether it is regionalism. So whatever the kind of politics is playing, is the politics that will bring division across board. You can see that Kaduna people are saying that he is the second most hated person in Kaduna State. Kano, you see the way these Northerners operate, they are very, very cunning. You think they are supporting you, but the problem, where Tinubu will hold them is who they are going to present, whose coalition, which coalition, where is that coalition? Who are they going to bring to stand against Tinubu? Who? If it's Erufai, you don't cast. If it's Atiku, if it's Papaso, except there is a collaboration between Peter Obi and Atiku, then they can give him a run for his money. They can play the dirty game in the north and the southeast and give him a run. But I don't think that the current government, administration of Tinubu, will allow those alliances to come together. I don't think it will ever happen. They will never allow that kind of alliances to come together to defeat the Tinubu. Now let's look at what the Labour Party has said. He said 2027, Labour Party is still available for Ndigo to realize presidency. I think that is an affront. There is an attack on the integrity of the Igbo people worldwide. The Labour Party is still available for Igbo to realize presidency. Imagine a statement. They are just making mockery of us. I've said it. The only thing that will benefit Igbo in Nigeria is a breakup. That's the only thing that will benefit Igbo in Nigeria. Presidency will not benefit anyone, any of us. The structure of Nigeria, if Igbo becomes the president, in the person of P2B, he's going to be another Jonathan. The cabals will be, you see, the Yorubas and the Hausas, that's when they will have to come and align together. The politicians, they will join hands together and frustrate his government. The politicians, not the people. The politicians, not the people. If any woman becomes president, you will now see that the politics is about permanent interest. The fight that these Yorubas are fighting with the Northerners on religion, they will push it aside and make sure that they fight against a P2B. It says a lot, Abi. It says a lot. So you now, as a Labour Party that fielded Obi in the last elections, a little clamped then, but now it is going to die a natural death. Because without P2B and the obedience, he wouldn't have risen to this limelight. He rose to. If not for the shenanigans that happened during the last elections, all the things, the riggings and everything during the last elections, do you think that P2B would not have had an attempt at presidency? And yet, you people are sabotaging this guy. Look at Aramba and B, look at Apata. They are the ones now, they are the ones. Huh? God, Igbo don't suffer. We are calling on Igbo leaders. If you're a leader in Igbo, become a nationalist. Don't become a greedy man. Think only about your stomach. Become an Igbo nationalist. Think Igbo first. These are the leaders we want in Igbo land. So that all these kind of useless press statements from useless party that had no relevance prior to 2023, you are saying Labour Party is available for Igbo to realize. Oh God. I think this is the handiwork of the APC in Labour Party. This guy is a Labour Party. I think APC has hijacked Labour Party. If P2B is going to run for any other party, I don't think if he tries running for the Labour Party, that is where he's going to lose it completely. There should be a neutral party that he need to run on with the obedient movement to save. Because I know that P2B, he doesn't want to listen to whether, let's look at how we can look at the Southeast, solidify, forget presidency. Obi is not ready to forget any presidency. The way you look at that man, he's not ready to forget any presidency. He wants to still run for he still wants to run for as president of Nigeria. So if he's going to run, the advice you're going to give him as Ndibo. Ndibo are not even interested in Ndibo are not interested in presidency. They all know what we are interested in. We are interested in Biafra. All this running forth and back we are doing, at the end of the day, it will end at the table of a regional system of government which will lead to balkanization. What is the essence of an Igbo presidency now? Just tell me. How will it benefit the Igbos? How? An Igbo president will veto? No, he can't veto now. It will be approved by the senators and the House of members. Look at what Saraki did to Buhari. They had to find a way to remove Saraki because the president alone cannot run anything. What Tinubu is doing now, if there's P2B that we're putting Igbos in every sector of the economy of the country, what would the Yorubas and Hausa have done? The protest would have been unprecedented because it's an Igbo man. So an Igbo man cannot become president in a place where he is so much hated. They hate him. The First Republic, Igbos were in control of everything. They were the elite. However, the 1966 coup changed everything. The tide turned and the gang up was strong. They made sure that they would relegate the Igbos to almost nothing. But they are still surprised that the Igbos are still bubbling, strong. So a presidency in Nigeria is still the same thing. You cannot become a president amongst people that hate you so much more than you can imagine. So Labour Party should carry their presidency, go and give Okorocha or give Oji Okalu. Since you are giving Igbos a chance, you can give Okorocha and Oji Okalu. I know you are playing the politics of, okay, we have infiltrated the Labour Party. Let's do as if that we want P2B. Let's do as if we are calling in P2B. Let's divert his attention so that we will not have a coalition with Atiku and the rest. Let's bring him so that I can divide the votes. You know that is the vibes you are giving from this your Labour Party release. Labour Party still available for Ndibo to realize presidency. You are trying to lure a P2B so that you will not have to join a coalition so that to affect Tinubu. Everybody is running. Under Buhari, Mietiela. Under Tinubu, Ronu. Hey, under Buhari, Mietiela. Under Tinubu, Ronu. Everybody is just. You see, most people that are on social media, they are making mouth. It's because Tinubu is president, though. The Mietiela people were also making mouth because Tinubu is Buhari was president then. See mentality of people. Igbos don't want presidency. Take your presidency and give us Biafra.